All right, so let's talk about the 1.2 banners coming in Honkai Star Rail. The first half is going to be Blade, and the second half is going to be Kafka. Now, this is going to be a short little chill video, not really going to do any edits or anything, just kind of giving my thoughts about the whole characters as a whole, the 4 stars that are accompanied on them as well. Apologies for the low energy. It is very late at night as the time of me recording this, and also apologies for the lack of uploads on YouTube. I am going out of town, but I do have a couple of short videos going up, some highlights here and there. So if you don't see me on Twitch live, then that is mostly the reason why. But I should be coming back hopefully during the 1.2 update, and we'll be diving more into Blade, Kafka, and all of that good stuff. So without further ado, let's just talk about the banner here and just chill a little bit, right? So first and foremost, let's talk about Blade. Okay, everyone's craving Blade. Everyone's going after him. It's a battle between Blade or Kafka. He's a 5-star wind destruction character. He seems very cool, very edgy, and basically your solo meme shenanigans kind of character, right? Where you kind of like solo content. There's like a bunch of other closed beta test footage out there where he's soloing Memory of Chaos. But I do think he would be a very good destruction character, like pretty much a power crept Arlan, if I'm saying that. True or false? Would you consider Blade a power crept version of Arlan? Which kind of sucks to say because Arlan is on this character banner. He's a 4-star. I haven't really played him too much. Not a whole lot of other people have played him too much. I really don't have any good things to say at this moment about Arlan. But I think Blade is just like a better version of Arlan. So Blade does consume his own HP to, enhance his own abilities. He does basic attack. There's a skill that allows him to enhance his basic attack. So you do want to make sure you build or level up his basic attack at least. But he does have a follow-up attack as well. So every time he gets like 5 stacks from the enemy attacking him, he'll gain an extra stack. And whenever he gets 5 stacks, he does a counter, which restores his HP. His ultimate also restores his HP back up to 50% HP value. He has a lot of survivability, pretty much, and his damage scales off of his HP for the most part. So I think he'll be a good, strong wind character to run into your team comp. Definitely better than Arlan. Su Shang, the 4-star characters here. Su Shang, everyone knows Su Shang is pretty much like a miniature. She's a 5-star secret. She's a secret 5-star. Su Shang is a really good 4-star character. Should have been a 5-star, but I'm glad she's a 4-star because her Eidolons are that much easier to actually obtain. And once you guys start getting E1, E4, and E6, it'll be like a night and day difference with her. I love my Su Shang. She pops off. She's carrying me currently in the Memory of Chaos. So yeah, Su Shang is a very good character to get. Highly recommend if you are rolling on the Blade banner to hopefully get her. Natasha is also your free healer in the game. You get her early on in Belobog. She's also carrying me in the Memory of Chaos at the moment. I'm using her over my Bailu if that's what you want to like compare it to. But that's only because currently Memory of Chaos floor 10 is going up against Kafka, and Kafka that stage has a lot of like crowd control stuff. Wind Shear, the dominated by Kafka. So Natasha's good for the cleanse. Bailu doesn't really cleanse, so unfortunately letting her sit this one out. So we got 2 good 4-stars on the banner. Arlan, pass on that. Overall, I say the banner value is pretty much good. 4 out of 5, right? But most importantly, make sure you guys are rolling just for the 5-star. If you guys try and chase after 4-star characters on a 5-star character banner you don't want, you will get burned, okay? You're gonna get burned. I promise you. There's been many instances, myself included, where I've been trying to go for the 4-star. I go 100 wishes in. I go 200 wishes in. I still don't have the 4-star character. A lot of other people also do the same thing. They have not gotten the 4-star character either. Keep that in mind. They've lost their pities. They've lost their guarantees. Only roll for the characters, the 4-star characters, if you want the 5-star as well. So take that as you will. But I think Blade will be a perfect character and pretty much a perfect combo for those who ended up rolling for the Luocha banner. So yeah, he's like an unkillable machine. So it'll be a lot of fun seeing him come out. Kafka now. Kafka. So we get to see her early on in the game We did a quick little quest with her as well. So everyone did get a chance to actually try her out, right, in the tutorial. It was a very long time ago, and it was like at the very beginning of Genshin, or Honkai Star Rail, excuse me. So probably a lot of people probably forgot about that. But I think she could be a very fun character to use. She's basically like an enabler for dot teams, no? More or less. So her abilities allow her to basically proc all the dots currently on the enemy while not actually reducing their turn count. And of course, the whole package on her banner is basically nihility characters, or characters that will allow you to apply a damage over time effect onto the enemy. So we have Luca, the new nihility 4-star physical character who can apply bleed to the enemy, as well as making the enemy take increased damage, which sounds interesting. Would definitely want to try that, not just for a dot team, but also for, like, say, a Su Shang team comp. Maybe you're running like a physical team comp out there. Natasha, Luca, Su Shang, Clara could be a phenomenal team comp in my opinion. We have Sampo, who is exceptional at breaking shields because of his bounce ability, his E, his skill, and his ultimate allows the enemies to take increased dot damage for 2 turns. So also pretty decent, I'd say. And then we have Serval, who is able, she's like the 4-star, she's the 4-star character that people are leveling up because they did not roll for Jing Yuan. And there are a couple of videos out there of Serval doing some exceptional damage, more or less around the same as Jing Yuan, but I think they have like a E6 Serval, so keep that in mind. Her ultimate does allow her to actually extend the duration of shock damage, or the shock effect on enemies, if I'm not mistaken. So could be a good pair with Kafka. You think people were running the S5 light cone on her? Yeah, maybe. Overall, though, I think Serval, even without like the 5-star light cone, if you're running just like S5 breakfast, because breakfast is easier to obtain, right? I think Serval is still a phenomenal erudition 4-star character if you did end up passing up on, like, say, the Jing Yuan banner. I think this banner is a very good banner, personally. I've been wanting a Sampo since day one. I finally got him, but I don't really have the resources to build him. Luca will be great, not just for a dot team, but also if you want to run like a mono physical team comp, like I mentioned, with like Clara, Natasha, and Su Shang, or any other future physical characters coming out. Any physical main characters out there. Serval, she's a free character. She's been great. I think the banner's overall great. I think it's good. You get the whole freaking package by rolling out the Kafka banner. Now, do keep in mind, this is very cost heavy, I think. Because leveling up all the characters for Kafka is going to take a lot of resources here. Now, arguably, I'm pretty sure you could run Kafka on her own. I don't think you're going to be tied down to needing to run 100% a dot team with her. You could maybe run her on her own. Don't quote me on that now. But it's all here, man. The value is insane on this banner because you literally get everything you need. You know what I mean? You want more increased dot damage? Boom. You want some bleed? You want some extended on the shock? Boom, boom. It's perfect for you, for anyone who's, it's perfect for any Kafka main rolling for Kafka. Unless for some odd reason, you know, worst case scenario, you end up getting a Kafka within 10 pulls and you don't get a chance to get Luca or Serval or any other Eilons out there or whatever, right? Worst case scenario, you get the 5-star early and you're like, shit, what do I do? Do I build pity? Do I save? Do I keep rolling? I know I say worst case, but I don't think anyone's going to complain about that. To be honest, I think her banner is great though. I think it's perfect. Me personally, if I had enough wishes to still roll, I'd be going on the Kafka banner, but that's because there's more value with not just the 5-star, but also that 4-star Luca as well. Hey y'all, does it Serval extend the duration of all shocks? Her ultimate should. Arlan though, I mean, I wouldn't say Arlan's dragging this banner down. I think there's redemption for Arlan, but it's kind of hard to see redemption with Blade coming out. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you guys think. I think this banner is still good because Su Shang is carrying it in terms of like the 4 stars are concerned. And Natasha, I know everyone's kind of moving on now. Luocha's the new kid on the block. They got Bailu as well, right? I get it. Lynx, who was announced recently, the 4-star abundance, Quantum, I think, coming out. I still use my Natasha, and she is literally carrying me on Memory of Chaos floor 10, second half against Kafka. So I think she's perfect. Don't hate on my girl Natasha. Say what you will. Those are my thoughts. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Join us over on Twitch for whenever I do come back, and I am live over on Twitch. I do stream frequently and daily, just not as of late. But I'd love to have you guys there. Hope you guys enjoyed this little chill talk session. Thank you guys for watching. Best of luck if you're rolling on Blade or Kafka. And I will catch you guys in the next one.